They're not exactly unused to floods in northern Victoria. It's an occupational hazard. You learn to live with it. A year ago, the farmers who lived here would have given their eye teeth for a drop of rain. Today, with the Murray, Loddon and Campaspe in flood, the flat green farmland is drenched. Somehow people grin and bear it. Life goes on. In Echuca, Graham Florence is preparing to row out to his home. Can we just come and have a look, Mr. Florence, then? Yes. Exactly what is the extent of the damage to your property as far as you can see?
Well, I wouldn't like to say for sure, but I know it's about 8 or 9 inches inside the house.
Is it? Oh, I see.
Actual cost damages, I wouldn't have a clue. So you can't vary it.
Have you got most of your furniture out?
Oh, I've got all my stuff out, as much as I can get out.
What are you going back there now for?
Oh, I've got 2 birds and 2 cats I've got to look after. They won't leave the place.
Can we go and have a look at them now?
Yeah.
Just exactly what happened when the floods came, Graham?
She come over that quick I couldn't hold her, so I bailed out.
You were in the house at the time, were you?
Yeah.
Is this the Campaspe here, or is this the Murray?
This is actually a lot of it's rainwater, I think. But when the river come up that fast, nobody could stop it. Nobody had a chance of stopping it.
Do you live alone?
Oh, I'm at the line at the moment. Sent the mother away.
But you got her out before the floods came?
Oh yes. Yeah, I got her out as soon as I seen it starting to come up a bit.
So at this moment then we're coming into what used to be your front garden.
Exactly.
How long have you lived here now, Graham?
I've only been back home 7 years, but my mother's been here about 15 years, I think.
Has it ever been as bad as this before?
It's come up a couple of times, but I don't think it ever got this far into the house before.
It smashed this gate down here, is it? It knocked the gate down?
Well, that's where my gate post used to be.
That's gone completely, has it?
Oh, one I tied it up to. Yeah. Watch yourself, it goes right down deep there.
Yeah, see what you mean.
Now then.
Just about the top of my
Gumboots.
ABC issue Wellingtons. We can't really come any further without waders, Graham, so you've still got the canary and the bird in there.
2 budgies and 2 cats.
2 cats. What's their morale like at the moment, do you know? One of the amazing things that always happens when you get floods as bad as this, of course, is that the whole place suddenly becomes alive with wildlife seeking a refuge. Just look at this gatepost here at Mr. Florence's house. There's a whole colony of ants circulating around here at the top of the gatepost. Down here there's a lizard. He's just high and dry. Appears to be quite happy. How are they, Graham?
Oh, they're not bad, but frisky though.
What's the name of the one on the right?
Sooty and Boots.
Where did you find them?
The aunties.
But I mean...
They got on bed in here.
They got a bed, what, above the water?
Oh, it's about 8 inches nearly.
Have you got some food for them?
Yeah. We've got plenty of tucker and that.
They don't like the wet too much, are they? They're glad
like that wet water.
Are they glad to see you? Oh.
I don't know so much.
Jack White, a retired shearer and jackaroo, lives on the banks of the Campaspe. Since the flood, he's been camping out.
Good, thank you.
What exactly happened here? You live in this bus, don't you?
Well, that's a bus there, really. And what I done there was build a small garden for the kiddies to play on, you know, seesaws and swings and all that kind of thing for the kiddies to keep off the road. But under conditions now, well, everything's underwater. You see the big annex there.
Well, where were you when the flood actually came? Were you
In the bus.
This was at night, was it?
At night, middle of the night when we had to shift.
And did you manage to get much out? Have you got...
No, most of our clothes and everything is still in there. You see, we've got the fridges in there. There's 2 fridges, one in the bus, and you can see one standing there.
Is stuff badly damaged or what?
Oh, I don't know what the damage is going to be, but I don't think the big combustion stove will be much good, and I don't know what's damaged inside, but there's about 5 foot of water down there, as you can see.
And so you just moved straight into the tent?
Yeah,
Well, Captain Knowles lent us a tent of the Salvation Army, which was very nice of them. And I think it was very decent of people, you know, to come along and help us, and people gave us beds and that kind of thing. Oh, we're not really stuck. As the old song says, put a smile on your dial. Well, if you can't win in this world, well, get out of it.
You must have been very upset when the flood went through your home there.
Oh, yes, we were, but what can we do about it?
Has it happened before? Is this the first time this has happened to you? Or?
First time I've ever been in a flood. So, as I told the Sun reporter yesterday, next time they see me, I might be perched in that tree.
Perched in the tree? Why? You think the water might go up higher, do you?
That's right.
Do you seriously both think that it could go higher?
Yeah,
Well,
certainly.
it's quite possible. There's quite a lot of
Nothing's
water to come
impossible.
through from Albury and Wodonga yet.
Go back to the shearing sheds.
At a time when there is little joy in the country, Jack White at least can still smile. But as the waters rise again this weekend, many others will face a time of trial.